freaking floor by this door. So what you got to do is kind of run and gun. Ow. Yeah, so we're going to drop down here, take this guy out, and take this guy out, and take this guy out. And then we're going to work through them bit by bit. Because there's a bloody great gun turret down there as well. Gotta watch out for. Hello ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome back to Let's Play Empyrion Contact Point Alpha Star. I'm 7foot Dust Buddy, and today I've been thinking long and hard about what we're going to do, because we are, for starters, let's get this on the go while I think about it. I believe I need a few more iron bars. Let's bring the UI back in order to start what is called work in progress CV, but it should actually be the what you call it, white star. Now, was it about 200? So let's do that, and that should probably do it. There we go. The rest of those can go back in the container, which they will do when I get out of range. Now, I will start production, and 1 whole second later we can spawn this in if we wish. Now, I am not going to spawn it in just yet. I know, disappointing, right? And that is because in our various containers here, we have, he says, a bunch of CPU extenders. Now, these are base extenders, not CV extenders. And I can make, for example, a T2 extender, but not many T3s. I don't think I can make enough to produce a couple of T3 CV extenders. Let's have a look here. I can't even manufacture them with this actual MacGuffin here, because I need I think I need an advanced constructor to do so. We can check here though what actually they require. It's been a little while, so my brain doesn't remember. So here we are. If we unlock it, it requires 2 optronic bridges. However, the truth of the matter is we require 4, because you need 2 of these in order to make it work. It's not like RE where you get a chunk per every extender. Here you need both. A bit like, let's have a look here. We need both of these online in order to bring it online. And truth be known, we don't need to go up in levels. So for example, if we attack another missile base, which I will probably do, then we'll get some T4 extenders, and then we'll be able to bring this base all the way up to T4. I probably won't keep it at T4, but my point is I can bring it there. Now, hopefully I will get enough bridges to at least make my CV T3, because I'll need it, because I'll need the thrusters to get the damn thing off the ground. In the meantime, you can see I've been preparing myself here. I've got my epic shotgun ready with a whole bunch of shells now. I've got my epic pulse rifle ready with a whole bunch of rounds available. I've got my sniper rifle. I've got my epic minigun. Got a laser rifle here as well. And I've even got a homing rocket launcher around for good measure. And we have rounds on the short hop to make sure we can make this stick. So, yeah, thrusters are on. Still. Let's see, before we leave, let's just have a quick look at the constructor output. Let's take this a second, and I wouldn't mind plonking a bit more oxygen in here just to make sure we've got it. because oxygen will be helpful. We've got some food on us, so we don't run out of food like last time. And there we go. As you'll see, we have ammo loaded up with us, and also in the short hop ammo box I have a whole bunch more ammo available to me. So, and if you didn't catch it, there was enough rockets there to sink a battleship. We've got 737 rockets, and of course it's misty foggy crap. So where are we going to attack? Well, we've started on the Rados, so we're going to continue on the Rados. We're going to go over and actually do the missile base as it's supposed to be done, hopefully today. So let's get over there and get to taking it out. Okay. So of course it would be night, at least the mist is cleared. And let's get rid of those markers for now. And let's see, actually I kind of like those markers, they give me range. Because we've got about 177 meters of range here. And we need to be in that range in order to get rid of these and start popping these off. Unfortunately, going to be pretty good for shield. Let's just back off a minute and get the shield going, because that's going to be a thing. Right, shield's back up already, and oh no, not close enough that time. Still not close enough. Okay, let's get that one down. Right, there we go. Okay, so shield's down already. Reload, please. Thank you. Now, I'm sorry. You want to pick a fight in particular, do you? There we go. And obviously, as we'll realise, there is a lot of bits here that we wouldn't mind getting on top of. So, also, if I remember rightly, we might be able to bypass a few things by going through here. But it's whether or not we can actually blast our way through. With rockets, because I think you can drop down there and sort of get ahead on things, but I'm not sure if we can actually get through that, whether we're even going to be able to get through it. We can pop out, no one can actually shoot us down here. They can try. No, we can't actually get through that block. Oh, I was thinking it might be one where we could actually get through. Okay. But the good thing is we've triggered a bunch of the bad guys, which is actually kind of handy, because this then gives us the opportunity to mow them down. Particularly these rocket guys. Because the rocket guys are really annoying. And it's amazing how much damage they can do even to your shield. So it's good to start trimming them down. Saves you a lot of hassle later. If you thin the herd slightly to start off with. Because there's quite a lot of these guys. See, that guy's got a rocket launcher again. And they're just the worst. say it, really helpful if you can thin some of these guys out as starters. Thin that guy out. There we go. Oh, yep, missed a gun turret there as well. I'm not sure why. I get it. They're there. They've got to defend the base, but you know, apart from this guy with the rocket launcher, you know, let's be honest, it's probably not going to end well for most of them. Right, and you, sir, you're trying to shoot me with a shotgun. That's probably not going to go so well. Go. And let's take out a couple of these if we can. We'll want to get down there later. Specifically right there. Through that trap door. Oh. Excuse me, that's rude. Thank you. Okay. So that should have quite a few of them dealt with, and should, like I say, thin the herd largely, is what I want to try and do. So when it comes to actually taking all these guys on, there you go, most of them have already spawned. So I don't have to deal with them again in a minute. Because I don't want to deal with these guys while I'm running around here. Okay. So it's looking a bit more hopeful. We can turn the thrusters off. Leave the turrets on. Turn the lights off. We'll keep the shields on. And that gives us 2 hours of power. Oh, we're picking up a minor amount of radiation, which is slightly annoying. But still. Unfortunately, a lot of the corpses have now despawned. But that is the way things go. Oh no, despawn, I want the sandwiches. Yeah, that's the way of the world. Sometimes you gotta... Excuse me? Sometimes you've got to give up a little bit of loot for an easy life. But it does sound like another Ziraxian guy spawned a minute ago and just got shot in the face there. Which was unfortunate for him. Not sure where he was, to be honest. There's a couple of guys up here I thought I still could loot. We're lucky. That guy and that guy. Really just want your credits, my man. There's a guy there inside who clearly got shot. Thank you. I'll take your food. Right. Now. First things first. Ammo. Ammo's kind of already full. Because I got so many rockets on me. But that's okay. I just want to particularly take it away, because in theory their guns wouldn't work, then not that they have any guns. The rest of the loot we're not going to worry about too much going down through. The one thing I will do is I will try and show you where loot containers are, and, you know, quick routes to them, like this one. And yes, you will see I get through these laser rounds far quicker than I should. That's a loot container right there. Is there a reason I can't get out the hole here? Okay, interesting. Never mind. We'll go back to the other hole. Thank you. Now, there isn't any loot down there, but you can, if you want, shoot a hole down here. And that will actually take you in to this little area here, through the little tunnel you just couldn't see. Because I dropped down the hole. Hang on. Let's see. Through this little tunnel, like right there. That's where the tunnel is, and that can get you in. However, we'll go in the correct way here. What I should be using really is the sniper rifle. Not got a vast number of sniper rounds. Oh, hello. Oh god. That was more painful than I'd hoped for. That's the biggest thing I've forgotten about, which is going to give me pain and suffering. Yeah, wow. We're getting through those laser rounds much faster than I expected. I think it's because in RE it's clips, and I got used to it being just clips. And here it's not clips, it's rounds. It's kind of annoying. But yeah, one of the things I've forgotten about, which will inevitably come up, is that one, that's a trapdoor. Two, oh crap. Crap. Right. Defend yourself quickly, Sev. Because there's a gun turret right there as well. There we go. Yeah, one thing that will come up is the hidden guns, the tucked away guns. They're going to be slightly harder for me to remember where the hell they are. Because I don't really remember where they are. I'm just going to have to tank this for a minute, which is annoying. Right, how much damage has my armor taken? Not too bad. Right, that goes through there. It's which ones of these are trapdoors? Now, that one I don't want to go through, because as you might remember, that's where the cook me thing was. And this is a trapdoor. I don't want to go down there either, really. For now. Where we want to go is down here. Did I bring more sniper rifle rounds with me? I did. Oh, I did, right? I didn't. Knobhead. Okay. Of all the things I should have brought with me, I did not bring more sniper rounds with me. That was stupid. Okay. You know. So, here's the things that Sev got wrong. I know there's another gun turret around here somewhere. Alright. Hang on. Hang freaking on. Oh, I'm using the wrong thing here. Where is it? This one. Armored concrete. Steel block. These are things you gotta check for. Which ones of these and all of these are freaking hidden guns? Yeah, that's a freaking hidden gun right there. And I think there's one down here. Oh, okay. So yeah, God, I'm gonna get through these rounds quite. And for some reason I thought they were clips. I thought it'd be endless amounts. but I was wrong. Right, so this is room number 1 where I want to go. Goodbye, sir. We'll deal with him. And next up, let's take that one. Might need that sniper around just as it is. Right, here we go. And this is going to be interesting because there's going to be a whole bunch of this to deal with. I think I can go back up though. Get around it? I don't remember. Or do I just have to go through that door? There's going to be a lot of bad guys in here. Go. Hello. Alright. Yeah, there's a gun turret there. You can see it. Let's get rid of that one. And there's one the other end as well, if I remember rightly. There you go. Yeah, that's that down. Let's take a moment to deal with the health scenario. And you, sir? Okay. And just a thought, can we send the drone out a second? Because the drone can loot these guys without putting myself, at risk of getting heavily shot. See, those laser rounds are going to be appreciated at the moment. Yeah, you, sir. Hello. Yes. You spawned. I saw you coming out from there. Let's shoot him with the lasers, please. That's my game. It's alright, it's alright. Don't worry about the other guys later. I'm slightly disappointed myself there with not sure which is better. Which does more damage, by the way? Wrong thing. The Epic Pulse Rifle does 140, so that does more damage. Okay. Okay. So deal with these guys. Alright, and do you mind if we close the door? No, we can't close the door. Okay. Hello. Who's shooting me? I didn't see who was actually shooting me then. Hello. Oh, crap. Let's keep moving. Moving around this way, and hello. Yeah, that's alright. We can run in and do it that way. Thank you. Right. I think the answer here is going to be to eat some things. Because if I can get myself up to super full, don't I start healing? Right, let's do this. And that breaks the lockdown. Let's reload before things go to shit. So yeah, we're at the top level of the silo, the missile silo right there. And like I say, I'm not going to worry too much about getting rid of bad guys all the way through. We can pick them off later as we go through. Glad that sniper guy didn't hang around too long. There's a guy sort of going up and down the wall there. Okay. I should really reload more often. Kind of exposed from this side, which I don't love. Hi. Got anything for me? Bandages. I will take it. Thank you. Much appreciated. Laser rifle, minigun. Yeah, we are chewing through the rounds here. Cock shot. I may be going back to the other gun, just purely due to lack of rounds. I thought I'd made plenty. Maybe not. Because we are down to like 300 odd already. Okay, gun turret. Let's leave that again for the minute. Yes, there would probably be food in there, possibly healing goodies. But gun turrets. Gun turrets are not worth dealing with right now if I don't have to. Idiot soldiers, on the other hand, I'll take it. I don't think I need to go in here. No, this is where I was. So I could have gone back up and through that way. So yeah, ultimately, I don't need to run into any of these rooms. I think I need to run into here, take out this commander. And what do you got for me? Bad. Let's chuck that all in the short hop. That's in the ammo controller. So let's chuck those in a short hop. We've got a whole bunch of the rounds. Did I actually fail to bring the rifle with me? No, I did keep it. I did keep the pulse rifle. I was going to say, that would have been super foolish. So, not ruling it out. Okay, unfortunately going to have to tuck some of these meds away. Because we're just getting too much stuff. Sweet mushrooms. Let's keep that health level up. Plus they do heal you. What's the perish time on them? 46 minutes. Let's keep a couple of those on the bar for keeping the health level up for now. Again, the ammo will be handy. Even ammo for the short hop there. Less than I expended on everything I was doing. So that's nice. Right. Ugh. Whoa! I am very glad you were a bad shot, sir. Right. So, I've gone through this far. And now I've forgotten my own way of how I got back last time. Because I don't think we got to go through there. Because that's no use to me, no. And that's where the other bit was before. There's a way back through here. And this is the way I've got to try and remember. It's not this way, this is the way I came before. This was the way down. But there is another route. Because I found it last time. I know there is. It's this way, isn't it? Down through here. Down through this ventilator. And there's a gun turret down there as well to be dealt with. Right. As I'm getting through those rounds at a blisteringly stupid rate, before I end up with a short hop out of range, let's take the other 700 of those. I'm just curious that that might actually be... Like, now, one of these, somewhere here... Oh, hello. It says somewhere here. Somewhere down here. Not sure where. But one of these corner blocks, I think it's this one, is a gun turret. There's a hidden freaking corner block around here that's a gun turret. I'm trying to remember where it is. There's a gun turret there. I'm sure one of these blocks, somewhere, is a freaking gun turret. I think it's that one. Yeah. That block is not like the others. This way, there's not actually any route this way. If I remember rightly, this is just... No, you don't. No, you don't. This one will dump you down into shite as well. Oh no, this is the way. And unfortunately, that is the way. So if we crouch, we can take this out. Because there are... Really? How can you see me, you bastard? But yeah, you're supposed to drop down here and get melted. But there's a way here, which I think was the other way. Where there's a loot container. Must be the other side. There it is. Yoink! We'll have that, thank you very much. And, in the meantime, I'll eat another spiky mushroom. Keep the old health up. Keep me topped off. As you can tell, my voice is going already. Been struggling with a bit of a cough recently. And it's not gone away. See? You are a trapdoor, my friend. And I don't think you are a trapdoor. You're a trapdoor that wants me to walk into the crap, and I'm not quite sure why that's doing that. There you are. There we go. This is down at the rocket control room, where we can fire the rocket. Oh, we haven't been to the power unit yet. Damn it. We need to go to the power area first. But on the bright side, we've dealt with that, so one of these, back along the way, comes the fun. No, that was right. Not that way, we've already been there. Okay, because definitely, one of these, you can get to the power room here. But, no, the power room is down on the next level, isn't it? It's not in here. Hang on. Can I take that out? There we go. That's useful to do. One less thing to shoot me. I accidentally end up in there. So yeah, I don't think it's over here either. I think if I go down... I can go down to it somewhere here. He says. Yep, it's here. Because this is the one place I haven't frickin' been. Here we go, this looks like it. There we go. It's got power room written all over it. There we go. Help for the Zirax. There you go. Get rid of that guy. Finally, sorry about that. Took me longer than I expected. Job is a good one. Right. So, can go and pop these guys off. Actually, I'm not going to bother. We'll worry about them on the way back. What could possibly go wrong? Because yeah, I have a tendency to get turned around in this place. Like I say, it's not easy to figure out why. Sorry, it's not hard to figure out why, because it's very easy to see why you would get turned around in this place. Right, now we're back in here. These are now on, and we can launch the rocket. Good luck, guys. Unfortunately, it doesn't really kill them, which is a bit upsetting. Is that bloody hazardous freaking hail? Just my luck. Do you mind? Okay. So you always got to be careful here, because if this opens up, there's a bunch of grumpy Zirax down there. Normally, after the rocket goes off. Oh, I saw you, bud. You start economizing on rounds, sorry. I haven't got quite so many rounds for you all. Yeah, I heard you creeping up behind me. Alright. Really? So, here's the switch MacGuffin again I got wrong last time. And I still not got it right this time. Get one at a time, my friends, one at a time. Remember, I'm counting the bullets now. I go back here. Use my drone. I need your laser rounds. Yeah, gotta remember. Don't remember how the hell to get through this. Because this is not one you can blow up either. Pretty sure. But I always remember that one being able to open. Despite the fact you sort of do that. But still. Does this mean we gotta go all the way back up to the level and down and down the elevator like I did last time? Oh, there we go, it's open now. See? It's only open for a limited time though. Excuse me. In a minute, it'll try and close on me. Any more for any more? There is one more there. You're a shotgun at a distance. Good for you, my friend. Good for you. Right. We're out into the fun room. The main thing we gotta remember now is, as you may remember last time, yeah, that one's not actually open anyway, so if we had dropped down there, wouldn't have worked. So, what you may remember from last time, Hasn't actually spawned this time yet. Should do though. Is the big angry mechs coming? Hello? Big angry mech? This is my most hated door. I've got a short about this door where I got pushed through the freaking floor by this door. So what you got to do is kind of run and gun. Ow. Yeah, so we're going to drop down here, take this guy out, and take this guy out, and take this guy out. And then we're going to work through them bit by bit. Because there's a bloody great gun turret down there as well. Gotta watch out for. Yeah, come on, Mr. Assault Mech. You're got jitters going on. Because you see, there's this big angry laser tower right here. And I think we can get around it, if I remember rightly. Those guys. Oh, hello. Wait, ow, ow. Who shoot me? You, sir. Thank you for holding fire. Just wait there, mate. Thank you. Perfect. Good guys. It's nice of them to know when to wait for you. And, you know, like, oh crap. Like a movie to sort of come in one at a time. Do you mind? I'm trying to loot some corpses here and take your McGibbles. Right. That has thinned the numbers down. And what we need to do, run. Hello. Come on. Because there's still going to be a grumpy gun turret right here. See? There he is. Oh, cockshot, you walked into that, my friend. That's not going to end well. Get down, get down, get down, Sev. And I'll take that as well, thank you. Oh wait! Sorry, didn't see you were there. Got distracted. Holy crap! How is a commander carrying a laser turret, a med bay and a T2 repair bay? That guy is like a piece of metal. I can't even store that in there. Is that guy carrying all that stuff? Really? Oh god, I need to get my connected inventory up here. Hang on game. Let's do it this way. You can go on there, and you can go on there, right? There we go. Problem solved. Thank you. Alright. Now, we need to get in there before the gun turret shoots at us. And we can hit the button. And we're good to go. Now we're safe. Ish. Obviously. I mean, my point being, that evil laser turret, which I couldn't see before. Oh, because it blows up. Can't shoot me. But I did get a free laser turret from the commander, which I did not see coming. Ooh, epic plasma rifle. I'll take that. I'll take that. That does a lot of damage, doesn't it? Doesn't quite fire as fast, I don't think, as this one. No, but it's really freaking nice. So we'll put that on the list of guns to be used. We are kitted out with epics now. An epic EM pulse rifle again. And at least one of those much appreciated large optronic bridges I need. And another EM pulse rifle. Not going to be short of those, are we? You know what I didn't do? I didn't make myself a core. I thought about it. I'll tell you, I thought about it before I got here. And you know what? I completely forgot. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. We can figure this out. Right, let's grab this. And let's go retrieve that steel plate, that's carbon substrate, that's fine. These will be computers, which will help. Carbon substrate, excellent. Yoink, yoink, yoink. All of that's fine. All of that will help. Here we go, electronics, stuff like that. You, sir, anything useful? You've even got some titanium bars. We've got so little inventory space left. It is not a joke. And what else we got here? I mean, Christ. We've got some good stuff. But yeah, really genuinely running out of things. I kind of want to keep that thruster for now. I don't want to just shit can the thruster, because the thruster can be useful. So let's get those. I don't think that's going to be enough to make a core, though, if I'm honest with you. Let's have a look. Oh no, I lied. It is enough to make a core. I even got one elevator block as a piece, which I don't care about. Right, so in which case we were able to make a core. Marvelous. Give thine the core. Where is the core? Where did that core go? Please? Core? Is it there because there's not enough space? That's what you're telling me, isn't it? No, it's just that stupid bug that's happened for years that Elyon never fix. Okay, let's slap the core right here next. No, not next to the explosive block, because what could be more stupid? Let's slap the core. Where should we slap the core? Where we did last time, I guess. Let's slap the core. What did I just do with my... What did I do with my gun? Yeah, that was that one. I meant to put that one there. Because I want this one to clear that space. Yoink. And then... Of course I would get a computer, which would have been handy. There we go. Now... we can work on finding a container here that would be useful. So let's have this one. Tell you what, let's take the ammo boxes, because the ammo boxes are all in various places and we know where the ammo boxes are, and that's not a problem. The ammo boxes have almost as much space as a big box. But that is my T3 base extender, so I can get my base up to T3, which should be plenty. I could get my base all the way up to T4, but the other option, of course, is if I get it up to T3, I've probably got enough to put in an advanced constructor and a deconstructor, and then I can deconstruct those to make T4s for a CV, and I can have a T4 CV. That would be good, wouldn't it? I mean, to be honest, the short hop isn't really a T4 worthy CV. Not the short hop, the what do you call it? White Star. Can't even think of the name of my own ship now. It isn't really T4 levels CV. So I might end up just keeping it and go in T4 for something else. So with that, I will say that's going to mean answer on a postcard for what CV I should probably look at next as an upgrade. Even though I haven't even started the first CV. I've never been down here. This is just armored concrete, right? No trapdoors here. No, it's trapdoors are here. But I think we've killed everything down here. No, hello, sir. Thank you for playing. Do come again. Right. So really, my mission, as I want to go around and steal everything, is also to go around and kill everything. Because really, there'll be these guys here that are just begging to die. But at least now, when I'm doing stuff like this, I know I'm not about to get shot in the back of the head by this guy, you see? Oh wow, there's a lot of stuff here. And it's very important to know you're not about to get shot in the back of the head by a gun turret. Because getting shot in the back of the head hurts. So yeah. Now we are back to basically looting everything again and running around and picking off loot containers, things like that, like I did before. I mean, if you really want them, these down here are Xeno blocks. I got a stack of Xeno blocks. I'm not too worried about Xeno blocks. Sorry. As I say, starting to lose my voice a bit, so again, it might be a slightly shorter than standard episode due to the fact that, as I say, I'm still struggling with a cold. I'm actually recording this one in advance, unlike my previous week, which I failed miserably on, mainly because I'm away next week. I will need to be recording a few more in the not too distant future, because I've got quite a bit of away coming up. So, hi guys. It's like they're waiting to say hello. So yeah, with that, I'm gonna grab all this stuff. Next time we will... Excuse me, I'm doing my outro, dude. Rude. Yes, next time we will almost certainly bring in the White Star, because we've already got it, so why the hell not? And then we will strongly consider what we're going to start setting up for going into slightly more powerful ships down the line, because we've definitely already got the cores to do it. Or do we make a T4 base somewhere in orbit of something in maybe the starter system? It seems a bit wasteful, but we could make a base there or something like that, as it won't be long before we are heading to the starter system. With that, yeah, give me your thoughts on what a big sort of heavy endgame ship would be, because we are going to be heading to endgame shippery far sooner than I expected. But with that, I'll say thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe as always. I know you're going to miss out on me killing a lot of guys, but this is like, you know, shooting fish in a barrel. So thanks a lot, and join us again. See you later.